Ceedee
No,
Lamb
you're
for
good.
me, anytime touchdown. The turmoil this week in Dallas has been what's going on with Dak and Lamb fighting on the sidelines. Lamb's come out and apologized. Um, Lamb traditionally tortures the Giants. Um, I see that happening again. Um, I don't know if it's squeaky wheel per se, but Lamb's stats have not been great to start the year, and I just expect him to get into the end zone, and I like that at minus 125.
I'm looking at the other side of the ball with Neighbors. His you can over double your money if with 6.5 receptions in the last 2 weeks. He's had 30 targets, and I believe he's averaging 9 receptions per game there. So I definitely like him for just 6.5 in a game that there's a decent chance they're going to be coming from behind in and passing a lot. And as we talked about earlier, I also like the overs on Devin Singletary.
Yeah, Marty, Malik Neighbors I like, but I like Wandell Robinson for over 4.5 catches. Pays a little bit better, plus 125. I think he's going to hit either way, but Ceedee Lamb, he sometimes gets doubled and tripled, and maybe they realize that's what they need to do to Neighbors to shut him down. And if they switch to that option, Wandell Robinson definitely hits. And if they just stay with their normal zone coverage, man coverage, don't double anybody, yeah, I still see a world where he hits both directions.
So some of you guys like Cowboys, some of you like Giants. I'm going to take one of each. And to me, this is all about playing time. So Jalen Tolbert's over is 28.5 receiving yards. He's been playing 75 and 86% of the snaps the last 2 weeks, and that's resulted in 82 and 42 receiving yards. So just give me 29. I think that's pretty reasonable. And then I'm going to attach to that Theo Johnson's over of 13.5 receiving yards. He's in 3 games. He's had at least, he's run the field 79% of the snaps and has had 1 catch in 2 of those games and 0 in the other. So not ideal, but he can get 14 receiving yards in one catch, no problem. He has 7 targets on the season. So I like the chances on that. And put those together for a parlay for a plus 242 payout.
Yeah,
Well,
I like
speaking
that.
of parlays, now we bring it to Marcus's super special single game parlay.
I don't know
Yes.
why mine didn't get that hype, but whatever.
You have to have at least
Not enough
3.
legs.
At least 3. You have to have enough legs, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, it wouldn't make sense if I didn't have my best bet in there with Liam anytime touchdown. I'm going to agree with Eric when I was looking at bets for Thursday. The second bet that stood out to me the most was getting Wandell at over 4.5 catches at plus money. Maybe the shoe will drop one day and Wandell's that's not going to get the targets, but Daniel Jones just peppers him. 2 of the 3 games, he's gotten 7 and 8 targets respectively. As you can see, the third leg here, Cowboys minus 5.5. I think the Giants are going to be throwing. There's more targets to Wandell. He can easily get there, even if Neighbors is having over a 30% target share. And the reason why I'm going Cowboys minus 5.5 is we kind of hinted on it a little earlier. When the Cowboys play bad teams, they typically dominate them. Last time the Cowboys played in New York, it was 40-0 in favor of the Cowboys. There is some potential. Giants coming off of a little bit of an emotional win, I think, beating Cleveland because nobody, I think, really expected that. They were also Cleveland was one of the more popular picks in Survivor. Dak, over 75% of the time in his career, has covered as a favorite in divisional games. So for me, my parlay is going to be Lamb touchdown, Wandell over 4.5 catches, and the Cowboys to cover the current spread of minus 5.5. That comes out to plus 472. And on FanDuel, you can use a no sweat token. And if your bet loses, it comes back to you in a free bet. So I really like that there.